Hey everybody, this is a clip from the latest episode of the Randi Rhodes Show. If you want,
who's there?
It's a figment of your imagination.
Randi Rhodes Show. Turn up your mind.
You know, some countries, they report differently. If somebody's sick with a heart problem and they die of COVID, they say they died of a heart problem. If somebody's terminally ill with cancer and they have COVID, we report them, and you know, doctors get more money and hospitals get more money.
Oh my God.
Think of this incentive. So some countries do it differently. If somebody is very sick with a bad heart, they die of COVID, they don't get reported as COVID. So then you wonder, gee, I wonder why their cases are so low. This country and their reporting systems are really not doing it right. If somebody has a really bad heart and they're close to death, even if they're not, but they have a very bad heart and they get COVID, they put it down to COVID. Other countries put it down to a heart. So we have to be. We're going to start looking at things because you know they have things. They have things a little bit backwards. They have things a little bit backwards.
So you have to believe that doctors have been incentivized. That doctors get more money for treating COVID. You have to believe that, Swill, to be a Trump bootlicker at this point. You have to believe that that is true. You have to believe the absolute worst in order to believe in Donald Trump.
He suggested the doctors were inflating the numbers. Catch this, because doctors get more money.
Oh,
what in the hell's the matter with this man?
what is the matter with this man?
1,000 doctors and nurses have given their lives trying to save lives. And he's saying the reason they're talking about testing is that they want to make more money. Mr. President, more than 1,000 healthcare workers have lost their lives fighting COVID. Doctors, nurses, they're not profiting, they're dying. And you remember, during the debate, whatever you want to call it that, during the debate, Trump said that we're learning to live with this COVID. No, he's asking us to learn to die with it.
He is. He's asking you to die. And you're cool with it, some of you. The cuckoo ones out there. You literally are cool with it. Trashing doctors and nurses. Honestly, that is what a disgusting human being he is. And he does it to everyone that presents him with the truth. He can't handle it. You know, you talk about Colonel Jessup. You can't handle the truth. That is the president of the freaking United States. Doctors are getting paid more. And they're falsifying who died because there's a profit motive. He is such. Who even goes there? And where the hell is his health care plan?
Plan is coming out over the next 4 weeks.
Obamacare is a disaster. We want to terminate it. We want to get great health care.
Just to be clear, that 4-week plan that he said in 4 weeks was on May 20th, 2019, which was 74 weeks ago.
74 weeks ago. Oh my God. How in the hell has he gotten over on you like this? I don't even know who you are anymore. Jose in New York.
Yes, Randi, this is my first time calling you, and I just wanted to,
Hi.
I heard the show, and I also heard somebody really trying to, sound really stupid on the air, calling you names and all that. But what I really want to talk about is about this guy Trump. He's got also the Spanish population, a lot of the Spanish population believing that this man is doing something for them. And I can't understand how my own people are believing this man that he's saying that he's doing something for us when he's not doing anything for us at all.
No, he's not. And
And
the representation that you have, he trashes, right? He doesn't like,
yes. And the thing about it is, but Randy, you know what bothers me the most? I mean, listen, I voted this morning for Biden, but I tell you one thing: I cannot believe the American people that we're supposed to be intelligent. This guy makes us look like we're stupid. for the simple reason he keeps lying over and over and comes up with all kinds of different stuff. And people believing this man.
But he's lying. Listen, the lies at the beginning about I didn't know this woman and I never did this and I did blah blah, and then we found out he paid her on the sly, and then he,
yes.
Okay, those are lies that didn't affect our lives or our livelihoods, and so there was.
But it's upsetting.
It was upsetting. It was upsetting that he lied to the American people and that he constantly lies to the American people. The birtherism was grotesque. But once he became president of the United States, and he started with the Muslim bans, and he started with the separation of parents from their children who are here trying to ask for asylum, which is a perfectly legal thing to do. The birtherism was discussed, but then when he started with the I can't breathe and making fun of people who were disabled, he started to tread on decency. But when he started lying about COVID and he was telling the truth to Bob Woodward on the phone, on tape, that had to do with our lives. When he goes out and he says that the economy is doing great when we know we just lost 22 million jobs, and he says, oh, we just added 11.2 million jobs, as if those were new jobs. Those were jobs that returned because states opened bars.
What was it? Where was it that he just went to? I think it was some...
Did I lose you?
Randy?
Yeah.
No, I'm here. What was that place that he was talking about, Missouri, Minnesota, whatever, that he did a rally there? And the COVID is high, and the hospitals are getting full. And he's talking about around the corner.
Yeah. Round the bend.
Yeah.
We've turned the corner. He's lying. But you see, this is this thing. This affects everyone's lives. This affects your parents' lives, your grandparents' lives, your kids' lives. No one knows what the long-term effects of COVID are. They used to have this thing called scarlet fever, and, kids would get it and then they would recover from it, but you found out it damaged their hearts. Right? No one knows what the long-term effects on children will be with regard to, will they suffer from blood clots mysteriously through their lives? Will they suffer from weakened hearts? Will they suffer from weakened kidneys? No one knows. No one knows. This man is now lying about things that affect our lives. He's lying about the economy. He's lying about he's the best thing that ever happened to African Americans since Abe Lincoln, when clearly this man has called Black Lives Matter, which is just saying, hey, when all lives matter, we'll stop saying Black Lives Matter. Blue Lives Matter is his answer. I mean, it's just, he's so un-American. I don't know what else to say. He represents nothing good about this country. He needs for you to be full of whining and complaining and grievances and ill will towards this here country. He needs you to hate America. He needs you to be paranoid of a deep state that doesn't exist, by the way. He needs you to, if there is a deep state, it's the lobbyists that are all around him, that are at the EPA. These are the people that are literally trashing institutions for their own personal benefit. He's the swamp.